Today was a gorgeous, sunny, blue sky day to fly at Miller Island Rookery. There was a little wind when I first took off, but the chicks seemed to be enjoying sunbathing, and some were fast asleep in their nest, all cuddled up together. I noticed this boat heading down the river and captured some beautiful views of it passing by the island. I really love to someday take a boat or kayak down the river myself. It's such a peaceful and beautiful place. Back at the rookery, the wind started to pick up some. Then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere came these strong wind gusts, blowing the trees around like crazy, and the chicks began to ride like the wind in their nests. Check out this next wild scene of a parent returning to the nest to trade places with the other parent during high wind gusts. They're so dedicated to their chicks, taking great care of them even with adverse weather conditions going on. And then soon after, the wind seemed to die down quite a bit. So I was watching this one nest when I noticed some wing flapping and activity in the nest next door, so I focused on this nest. And I was really surprised to see 5 chicks in this nest. There's 1 out on the branch there and 4 in the nest. At least I thought they were all chicks. But right at this moment, I realized that one in the middle there was the parent heron there for feeding time. And check out that one chick pulling it down into the nest to get the food. At this stage, they appear to eat pretty much beak to beak. And those 2 are out on the branch. They're not even getting any food. They're fighting with each other, I guess. And that other one is just sitting there watching the one chick get the food. The chicks in this nest appear to be similar in size to the parent heron there, and they must be very close to fledging at this point. There isn't much to distinguish between them. The coloring is very similar, but the adult has longer white plumage in the front, and the chicks still have a dark mohawk on the tops of their heads. Those 2 that are out on the branch, it looks like they missed the whole feeding here. And then the parent heron just gets out of there as quick as possible with this ruckus going on. I'd want to get out of there too if I was the parent. Then they all seem to calm down shortly after the parent heron leaves the nest. Well, they might be fighting a little bit over some scraps in the nest at this point. But then after the parent leaves, they pretty much calm down and then they're best friends again. Although those 2 chicks surprisingly are still out on that branch going at it. This seems to go on a lot during feeding times. looks like they're going to settle down now. After the parent heron left, I decided to orbit the drone around and get a better look at these two hanging out on the branch still. I've noticed the herons often using their wings to balance out on a branch or in the nest, and it reminds me of tightrope walkers using that pole for balance. And that's a wrap on episode 9, Ride Like the Wind.